Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, y'all. I'm so happy that y'all have decided to click onto this here video. So grateful, so thankful for this day, y'all. All right, y'all. My name is Joyce McTeer, and I am the owner and operator of Lajoytra Creation Designs. Today, I'm going to show y'all how to make and create this earring. Okay? So here are the items that you will need to do this how to DIY video. You're going to need some aluminum wire, and yes, I'm running low, but this is the wire that I use just in case if anybody needs to know. I get this from Amazon, okay? The color I'm using is brown and it's 12 gauge aluminum wire. The next wire that I'm going to be using is 20 gauge, just regular tarnish free wire. 20 gauge. You're going to need a dowel, and you can find these at the Dollar Tree. Every now and then the Dollar Tree will get these in a pack of, as a matter of fact, let me show you. Yep, see, this is what they look like. You get 12. So, and I got these from the Dollar Tree. You gotta when you go to the Dollar Tree, you gotta make sure you snag yourself a pair because they go really quick, okay? You're gonna need a coral shell. You're gonna need 2 coral shells. You're gonna need 2, 4, 6, 7. You're gonna need 7 wood beads, and these are 8mm. You're gonna need your round nose pliers, wire cutters, and your flat nose pliers. And I want to show you something I got. Now, a long time ago, I did a video on this right here. Walmart has this. I got this from Walmart. Now, these beads right here, they come in here, and I think it's only I think this was like $11 or $12 or something like that. And these are the wood beads that come. Now these wood beads are in really good condition. Okay, so you get a whole stack of those, and you get all of this right here for $11 or $12. Okay, you can make yourself plenty. Now all of the beads in there, some of them may be a little irregular, but I'm going to say it's worth it, y'all. So, further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, y'all, so I have already taken the liberty to cut out my wire already. My wire, one piece I cut out is about maybe 6 inches long. And actually, this is about 7 inches. It's about 7 inches long. And this piece here is 15 inches. Okay. So you are going to need a nice long piece. No, you don't have to. And as a matter of fact, yeah. Because the reason why I tell y'all to cut out as much wire is not to be wasteful. But on my journey, y'all, I have experienced not having enough wire when I'm making and creating stuff. So that means that I have to go back and start it over again. And I don't know, for those of you who are crafters, how y'all feel on having to go back and do something over and over again, 2 or 3 times sometimes. So that's why I say better to have it than to need it and not have it, okay? All right, so we're going to go ahead on with this video. So the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to take my dowel, and I'm going to pinch up about 1 inch on here. Now I'm just guessing, okay? I don't have my ruler in front of me, but I'm pinching up about maybe 1 inch. And I'm going to take my dowel and place it in the center of it. And I'm going to push it over like this because we're just making our loop. And this is what you are going to have, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the next thing we're going to do, and I know many of you all may already know this, we're going to twist it twice, okay? Now, if I go out of frame, I'm not trying to be smart. That's one time, and then we're going to go around again, and that's twice, okay? Then I'm just going to wrap it just like this. All right, take it off. And actually, I really only did one twist, but it don't matter, okay? So there you have it. So this little extra piece that you see right there at the top, I'm just going to snip that off with my wire cutters. And I'm going to take my flat nose pliers. Now, if you hear any noise, that's my heat on. Squeeze that down just a tad bit, just like that. Now, I want to tell y'all the secret to making these earrings is that the wire has to always be going down like in the center of your earring. And I'm going to show you all what I mean by that. I'm going to put on my first bead. So we're going to put on 7 beads total. So I'm going to put my first one on. I'm going to bring it all the way down. And I'm going to make a loop. Okay? I'll show you what it looks like. My fingernails are a mess right now, but I wanted to get y'all this video before this design came to my head, and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna show them how to make this. So excuse my nails, y'all. All right, so basically, once you bring it all the way down, you want to pinch it over to the side, just like that, and you're gonna make a loop. You're gonna make a loop, just like, let me show you, just like this. Make a loop. Now you can make your loop any size that you want to make it. Okay, any size you want. But this is what I mean when I say every time you do this, the wire must be going down just like this. Okay, and so we did the first one. So once you make your loop, you want to take your flat nose pliers. This is 3-in-1. Flat nose is in between, and you want to squeeze it just like this. You want to squeeze it because when you squeeze it, you're making it stiff. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add on my next bead. Now, as you do this, your beads are going to be together like this. They should meet up like this. If they aren't meeting up like this, then that means that you have put them on wrong. Or if you have one over here, one here, and then one over here, that means they're not lining up. So you want your beads to always line up. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make another loop over here. And as you can see, I'm bringing my wire to the middle again. And like I said, it doesn't have to be big or small. I'm sorry if I'm going out the frame for a minute, but this is what you're going to have. It's going to be just like this. And then what you want to do is you want to take your wire cutters, your flat nose pliers, sorry y'all, and you want to go in and squeeze it just like this. Okay, now I'm going to add on my next one, and you want to do that pretty much down the whole earring. This is going to go up here, and see, this is what I mean when I say, see, so you have one here, and one here, and I'm going to do the same thing, make my loop. I'm making my loop. Okay, just like that. All right, then I'm going to take my flat nose pliers and squeeze it to make it stiff. Okay, so I have 3 on right now. So I'm going to go to number 4. Bring it down. And it's going to meet up with the next bead right here. And then all I'm going to do is make another loop. But I'm going to turn it this way, because it has to meet in the center, just like this. This wire has to always come back down to the center, okay? So we have 4 on right now, and I'm going to squeeze it. And just make sure that when you do this, make sure that you kind of look at the way that you're doing this, so that when you do your next one, you can pretty much do it the same exact way, okay? So that's 4. Bring this down. This will be 5. Whoops. Okay, and you also want to make sure that you don't leave. You want to try not to leave any gaps in between. And what I mean by that is, when you make your loop, try not to leave any gap in between. Okay, try to make sure that when you bring the loop down, that it is as close to the bead as possible. Okay, so that's number 5. I dropped my pliers on the floor, y'all. I'm gonna squeeze it just like that. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 6. Slide that down. Do that the same exact way, but I'm going to turn it this way. Okay, like I said, you always want your wire to come back down in the middle. All right. And like I said, it doesn't matter how big or how small. You can really get really creative with these. You can actually make, if you want to, you can make some of these loops big and some of them small. It depends on what you want and how you want your earring to be. You can make a small one, and then you can make a big one, or you can make a big one or small one. However you want to do it, the choice is up to you. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we have 1 more, and this is going to be number 7. Slide that down. Okay. And then we're just going to bring this over just like this. And then pinch it down. Okay. This is what you're going to have, ladies and gentlemen. And then we're just going to take and pinch it just like this. And last but not least, to complete this earring, I am going to take my round nose pliers, go down to the very bottom of it, and I'm going to make some spirals. Now, if you want to, you can make this part of your earring as big or as small as you would prefer. It's completely up to you. Now, if you have some nylon pliers, I prefer to use my hands, y'all. For those of you who've been following me for a minute, y'all know I always use my hands to do my spirals, because me and nylon pliers just do not get along. And you want to just keep rolling and rolling and rolling. Okay. Okay, and this is pretty much what you're going to have. So this is your earring. Now, if you wanted to, you don't have to add the coral shell on here. You can actually rock them just like this. These are beautiful. You can rock them just like this. You don't have to add the coral shell, but I'm going to put the coral shell on mine because the coral shell is just going to add something else to it. So I'm going to take my 20 gauge wire. I'm going to bend it just like this. Take my round nose pliers and just make a loop just like that. And my hands are a little sticky, or not sticky, but, and then I'm going to come up to the top and I'm going to slide this through just like that. Okay. And I'm going to take my round nose pliers, hold this just like this, and wrap it a couple times, twice, 3 times. Then when you wrap it, you want to bring this part, you want it to be, it's going to be to the side. It's going to be just like this. Make sure that the side, that the piece where you cut off is in the back. So this is what you're going to have. It's going to be just like this. And you're going to take your shell and place it in the center of it. Now, when you do this, make sure that your wire in the front is pushed down in between the coral shell. You want it to be down in there because you don't want it to come out. Okay. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the back piece and I'm going to start wrapping the back piece around the front piece. So here we go. And you can do this as many times as you would like. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. How many other times you would like to do it. Okay. And the next thing I'm going to do, this is what you're going to have. I'm going to snip off that little extra piece that's hanging on the side. Snip this off right here. Okay. Take my pliers and go in and squeeze that in. And now I'm going to make a loop at the top of this, just like this. So I'm just going to make a loop. Okay. I'm going to go up, hold this over the top of my loop, and I'm just going to wrap it around. Now you can do this once or twice. It really doesn't matter. It's completely up to you how many times you wrap it. Okay, and I'm going to take my, go in and just squeeze that in. Okay, and here we have it. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my my fish hook, and put my fish hook on. Gotta do it this way. I be doing it the wrong way, y'all. Close it up. And here you have yourself a gorgeous pair of earrings. These are different. This is another design. Okay. I have never seen anything made or done like this before. For those of you who follow me on Instagram, if you do decide to make these, please give me a, let me know. Let me know that you made them, created them. I would greatly appreciate that. And I have a message for you all. I just want to tell y'all that on this journey, being a crafter, it's a lot of, you have to make the world respect your greatness, because no matter how good you are at something, a lot of times people have to see it with their own eyes. So I'm going to tell you that if you are just getting started, if you are started and you feel like what you're doing isn't working, continue to do what you need to do, okay, to get the results that you want. To have the life that you want to have, y'all, you got to really be persistent and consistent. Okay, you got to put the time in, you got to put the work in to really become good at what you do. All right. So with that being said, I want to thank y'all for watching. And for those of you who are new to this here platform, please subscribe by hitting the all bell button on the side so that when I upload more videos, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, you will definitely be notified. And make sure you hit the all button so that every time I upload a video, because there will be more, you will get the notification. So with that being said, I want to thank y'all for watching. Have a wonderful and awesome day. Please share, give this video a thumbs up if you like it. And I want to thank and have a wonderful and awesome day, everyone. Peace and blessings until the next one. See ya.